Huples Kittens. Today I'm going to go on a 15-kilometre hike to the Canadian Agricultural Museum. A cool but windy Sunday in June in Ottawa. Very nice day for sailing. A little windy as you're probably gathering. Anyway, I better get going. Going a fair clip. One of the things I'm going to do on the way back is I'm going to come back on this side to Miss Dabbs Lake. If you're into flowers, or shady walks by water, or quiet side streets, then Ottawa is the place to be in the summer. I'm really enjoying this. This is our last full day. I better get on. I'm going to cross over the canal in a very interesting way. Here comes a boat going up the canal. I'm not going to take Bank Street Bridge on the way back. I'm actually going to take Bronson. The reason being, this is a much uglier bridge, but you can see how it curls around the canal. By actually taking the other side, I'm actually going to significantly cut off my journey. We're in luck, I just made it. We're opening up Lock 9 and I'm crossing on Lock 10. There will be music because there is an awful lot of wind today. Only in Canada, eh? That's a portage, not a lock thing. Ah, he snuck in with the boat. There you go, all you want to know about the canal system. Pretty amazing considering how old it was. Because all of this land was First Nations territory, it was all basically just taken. The area around here belonged to a farmer in the early 1830s. And how he got it is pretty much a matter of record that he stole it from a settler who was a native who was actually already here and farming. Ancient history now, I guess. Look at this. This is a better map. This is where I am. I crossed over. That's the experimental farm, and that's the museum. So where I am is here. So I'm going to follow the road around and go there. There's a whole bunch of pathways in here. I'm not going to take them until I've actually been there. And here I am. Some of the art's seen better days. So the Canadian Agricultural Farm is actually massive. It's a huge, massive area in the downtown, in the south of the downtown. And we've ridden through it and around it quite a few times. It's colossal. So that was a wooden trail I was in. It's quite fun. And the trails go all the way through the back of there as well. Like I say, this is really massive. I have very little idea of where I'm going, so let's go. I'm now at an interpretation centre and a backyard garden. Wow, I wish that was my back garden. This is the backyard garden. Alright. There's also a nature trail over there. Well, I think I'll walk straight out the backyard garden. I'm actually going to go back into it. This being a Sunday afternoon and a fairly cool but warm, dry Sunday, it's probably about as busy as it ever gets until school's out. I recommend this, it's quite beautiful. Great St. John's Wort. If you have children, please muzzle them. Chippy! Chippy! Really helpful. I'm going to get on the Bill Holland Trail. Blue. This is a wonderful, beautiful walk. You know you're not in real nature because it's micromanaged a little bit, but also the big tell in June is there's no bugs. So do bring good shoes, and if it's going to be wet, I would definitely bring a rain jacket. This is very magnificent. One of the things you always want to do is if I can see where the sun is, and it's up there, kind of know where southwest is, and I want to head this way, so let's go. There's the western path of the canal. So this is where I start my homeward journey. Some amazing old trees here. So you can see the contrast. And this is a little isthmus. Only one way in, one way out. Obviously a few of the locals know this, but if there's not many people here during the week and it's sunny, boy, this is an awesome picnic spot. Work on the canals, they say. Work on the canals for the summer, they say. It'll be fun, they say. I'm just hiding out of the wind. It's really windy today. If you come to Ottawa and you go to Dow's Lake and you want to rent a kayak or a canoe, when the wind's like 30 to 40 kilometers an hour, don't. It's really easy going that way. One guy was actually using an umbrella to pull himself along. When you paddle back into this, it's a nightmare. However, out of the wind I found this. That is a huge gopher hole. You can, of course, when you're in Ottawa, use one of the tourist buses to get around. And the normal bus service is pretty convenient. So I haven't actually used it. Just used the O and walking and, of course, biking a bit. Let's have a look at the fountain. I do enjoy being in a place where you can walk around easily. You have such a variety of housing styles. The cookie cutter look these days is awful. But, you know, when they bought these, it's kind of a development, but they put some effort into making them look a little different. Greece. The Greek embassy. I think it's Greece. Quite nice. So I've been here 28 days. This is just about 2.5 to 3 miles from where we're staying. I've never been here. Never been on this side, never come down this side. There's a ton to explore in Ottawa. There's the canal, and that's the southern part of Lansdowne Park, where I'm hoping to get some bread. And the birdcage object in the middle, I believe that's a Canadian football ground or a soccer ground. Amazing. So I'm going to have a drink. There you go. You can see a little bit of the pitch. Lots of access points. The structure is actually wood. This structure's wood. Now, if I was a certain type of prepper, I would say they're putting these in here to put preppers in when we come to take our guns off us. Fear porn, baby, fear porn. And this is a great view of the stadium. I suspect the security fencing I pointed out is to actually stop people getting on this hill on game day and watching the game for free and destroying the grass. Well, that's it for me from Ottawa. We are finishing our holiday here. This is day 27. I just done a 10-mile walk. It was great. Quite a chill day today, but very sunny. Just going to hop across the Pretoria Bridge and go home. And then Kitty will go out for her run, and I'll look after Wolfie. Thanks for watching. Toodles. This has been a Lazy Terrier 2022 production from his Ottawa studio. Sleep, Wolfie, sleep.